So, hey, good morning, good evening, good night. It's Brandy Ellen from acupofhappy.com and brandyellen.com here to talk about observing yourself, right? I know this is crooked. Sorry for all you OCD people. I'm holding it today. I'm holding my camera in my hand because I just want to get this message out today. So, I noticed a lot of people are angry. It happened with the last election. It happened with the election before. And it happens with every election. It's like this new president comes in and everyone loses their mind one way or another, right? Stop it. You're allowing your emotions to control your life. But I will say this. I observe more than feel emotion with this, right? So for me, I'm able to kind of look at it from an outsider's perspective because I genuinely don't really pay attention to these things, right? I pay attention to things that matter and pertain to, life, so to speak. But, all right, sorry, I have lots of messages popping up today. So many amazing people I'm connecting with this morning. All right, so one thing I observe during this time is how many people say dead to me, or you can just see yourself out, or these things, right? I have a family member who's like that, right? And they're like, you're dead to me, right? And then people forgive her and they move on. She's allowed to be in their life again. But then everyone's walking on eggshells because she'll disown them. But yet me, I've been stomped on, trampled on, boundaries not respected because I didn't put the boundaries in place. I'm not blaming someone else. I'm not with the victim mentality, my friends. But it's just to give you some insight, right? That people who say things like that and they will disown you, you will find that either people remove themselves from that person's life, or people will walk on eggshells to appease that person because they don't want their fire to be lit and have them be crazy and disown them and say they're dead to them, right? Those are all both very normal human reactions to a person like this. But what concerns me is not so much the adult acting like that, it's the child, right? It's the child thinking that it's okay, learning from their parents, to ever be manipulative in that way. Listen, we all have different belief systems. We all have different ways we live. We all have different people we're attracted to. We have different experiences and different media we consume more of. Therefore, we can be a lot more different on the surface level than previously experienced in our world, right? Because the internet has now brought a bunch of different cultures together, and some of us resonate towards I have a son who resonates more towards the Japan type culture, right? And then I have others that go towards maybe more American or Irish or whatever it is, right? So we have the internet. We can kind of explore our interests. And if you raised your kids similarly to me, where I want them to gravitate towards whatever God is gravitating them towards, because those are their paths, so good, bad, and different. Those are their paths and their journey for their soul to go on. And because I've raised them that way, there's three kids that are, two are adults, one's a teenager, that are going on all these interesting paths. And it's been a blessing to watch them, right? And try to just be there as a guide if they need something from me. Knowing that I won't interfere, because I firmly believe, as much as I would love to interfere and save the day, these are their paths that they must walk. But the parents out there who are very aggressive and negative, and my kid knows all, and everybody's out to get my kid, and these thoughts that are all in their head, they're not actually being attacked. They are not actually being all these things they think they are being. I'm not going to diminish their experiences of actually feeling like this, but I am going to say, if we took the time to really meditate together, and you took the time to calm that heavy emotion headspace, you would realize that nobody's doing anything to you intentionally, and that a lot of times if you're bringing that dark cloud, which honestly, saying other people are dead to you is a dark cloud. I don't care who you are. That is bringing much darkness into your life, right? It's a very heavy, dense emotion. You're going to get more of that. The universe sees it. The universe hears it. The universe feels it. It's this energy, this frequency you're putting out there. So if you no longer want to feel dark and heavy, and if you want your children to be happier and not depressed and all in the mental health facility all the time, I invite you to find a way in your heart of hearts as a parent, because I know you care about your kids. I would not question any parent. I believe most parents do actually care about their kids. You just, like me, I made mistakes too. You know, we make mistakes. We don't know what we're doing until our kids get adults and say, hey, wait, remember that time? And you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't intend to make you feel that way, right? It happens to all of us. So again, my messages are really strong today. More text messages and social media messages popping up and distracting me. So I guess my point is, I want you to revisit yourself, you know, really be open. I think that if you go to a therapist or maybe you meet with a life coach, you might be able to have some openness. Now, if even just a part of you feels open to exploring this topic a little more with someone who's very open to understanding your heavy emotions and not judging you for them, that can maybe give you some insight on how to figure out why you feel this way and how you can feel better, let me know. Because I don't judge you for how you're being and feeling, but I do know those type of emotions are not protecting you from anything. In fact, they're making you open for more harm. And I just want everybody to feel loved and feel lighter more than not. So that's all I have today. And if something resonated with you, or maybe you're someone out there that's feeling this darkness for a reason, leave a comment. Don't attack. This is not coming from a place of attack or judgment. It's coming from a place of observation and curiosity from someone, me, who truly cares about humans, and I truly want us to come together and feel better and be love and light. I really want that. And I'm usually pretty good at being open because I've experienced some poop, right? So yeah, remember in the comment section, if someone leaves a comment and you don't agree with where they're coming from and you feel like they have a victim mentality, you're entitled to feel that way, but you are not entitled to attack them. People do not open up when you attack them, okay? They close up more or get more defensive. We're not looking for that. We're looking for more openness and curiosity about each other. In love and light, I'm Brandy Ellen, signing out for the day.